What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a top 5 reasons the DR650 is a different beast, a different animal, a different machine compared to other motorcycles. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so the very first thing that the DR650 does different than other bikes is it sits higher. So you have more ground clearance to roll over anything you want. This bike will eat up curbs for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It enjoys rolling over almost anything. The shocks are nice and plush, so it's very comfortable going down extremely bumpy roads. The only drawback is you can't lean like Valentino Rossi going down windy roads. But with the right supermoto tires or even street tires, you still have enough, to whip around in and out of turns and have a really good time. Alright, so the second thing that makes the DR650 different than most other bikes is it has a single cylinder motor. So your bike's going to sit a lot lighter than any other cruiser or sport bike or even adventure bike for that point. It's only 350 pounds, so compared to the average cruiser, which is somewhere around 500 pounds. If you ever drop the bike or get in a gnarly trail and you kind of get into problems, you're going to be able to lift this bike up no problem. Maintenance on this is super easy too. It only got 2 spark plugs, and it's really easy, especially for like a beginner. But even me not being a beginner, and I've been riding for almost 20 years, I still love it because it's super easy to get at anything that I need to change on the bike. The engine's more than powerful enough. You can get up to highway speeds, but the nice thing is you're going to have a lot of power to play with, but it's not going to get you up there so quickly that you're going to be like, oh no, getting speeding tickets all the time. So it's a really good bike to kind of keep your ego in check, but you're still going to have a fantastic and fun ride. Alright, so the third thing the DR650 does different than other bikes is that it has no frills. And most people would think, oh man, this bike doesn't have a bright LCD display or no ABS brakes or no fancy riding modes or no fuel injection. These people are all newbies saying these things, and they don't understand the benefits of having a simple construction for a bike like the DR650. So my take is less features equals less price tag up front and less repair and replacement costs down the road. Having less gimmicky things like no expensive LCD screens means cheaper replacement parts when you barrel into a tree or an angry ex-girlfriend decides to take out her frustration on your poor motorcycle. And carburetors to me are more reliable than fuel injection. When fuel injectors break, which they will, your bike is out of commission, and you can't do anything until you get new fuel injectors. With a carburetor, you can clean it out with a screwdriver and some guitar strings, and not having ABS is a benefit as well, because when you're riding off-road, you don't want the tires to get all squirrely on you. So the whole reason people love the DR650 is its dedication to simplicity. Alright, so the number 4 reason the DR650 does things different, it's a very moddable bike. So much so that it's like a disease, I swear. You'll be laying in bed trying to fall asleep, but you can't because you keep thinking about how these new tires would work so much better on that gnarly dirt trail, or how that Yoshi exhaust would shave off a few pounds and sound so much more aggressive, or how those new silver frame guards would shine against the chassis. Then you need a new custom front fender, a new bash plate, blacked out extended windshield. The only other bike, to me, in my mind, that's as moddable as the DR650 is the Harley Davidson Sportster. And that bike might be the most modded bike of all time. Alright, so we're on to number 5. And this is going to be the last and final reason the DR650 does things different than other bikes. It's because it's a survivor. It has weathered the storms of time. It has stood its ground through capitalistic innovation. It has been the oak tree never to budge on its ideology and credo that durability and simplicity will always surpass gimmicks and trends of each passing season. It shows us that what we want and what we need are 2 different paths. and I think we all know that the DR650's tenacious and loyal following has carved a path so deep that this machine will live on as a legend in the eyes of many to come. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you all for following me, and I hope these videos inspire your passion for the DR650 and for motorcycle life in general. It has brought me a lot of peace of mind and keeps me balanced. If you are a vlogger and want to network on projects, I'm a videographer and photographer in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and I shoot music videos, I do photography, I work with fitness and fashion models, musicians, actors, so feel free to reach out. Alright everyone, y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.